my stupid, jealous friend spread all my personal information all over the internet. My phone number, bank card details, my pictures. Let me tell you the whole story and then you can decide who was right. Me or my jealous friend? Nora and I had been friends for 5 years. One day we were watching random YouTube videos and decided, just for fun, to upload our own funny videos. So we created a channel and started making challenge videos, try not to laugh and that kind of stuffs. We knew there were thousands of people better than us on YouTube, but we didn't give up. Instead of stressing about views, we just tried to enjoy what we were doing. But after a while, we started disagreeing about our content. Nora wanted to make comedy skits or reaction videos. I didn't. Half of YouTube is reaction content. And I didn't want to just sit there watching other people's videos and make fun of them. I wanted to vlog, do makeup tutorials, that kind of thing. Eventually, Nora continued working on the old channel, and I created a new one for myself, focused on vlogs, beauty, and makeup. I even started promoting cosmetic brands. Nora was making comedy videos. You know those type that she plays all the characters by herself? I guess I got lucky. My channel grew really fast. My subscribers increased day by day. I gained a lot of fans. Of course, I also had haters saying I was copying a famous influencer named Lily Luxury and trying to be like her. So I decided to be more creative, and that's when I asked Nora to help me. She became my manager and gave me ideas for new videos. Not that she was doing me a favor. Her own channel barely had any views, so she basically had nothing better to do. Well, at first, I thought her ideas were interesting, but after a while, I realized something was wrong. Ever since Nora became my manager, my channel started falling apart. I was even losing my old subscribers. When I confronted her, she said, "It's just competition. YouTube is crowded. There are way better beauty bloggers than you, like Lily Luxury." Her excuses didn't convince me. I didn't show it though. When I got home, I started checking other creators' content, and that's when I was shocked. The hairstyles and makeup looks Nora suggested to me, they were outdated, old trends. Even in my comments, people were writing, "Your old videos were way better." That's when I called Nora, furious, and demanded an explanation. And she called me and said, "Oh, sorry, I don't really know much about makeup." Seriously? Then why were you messing with my channel in the first place? I was sure she was lying. Her channel wasn't getting views, so out of jealousy, she wanted to ruin mine too. I was so angry. I felt terrible for all the hard work I had put into my channel. So the next day at college, I confronted her and told her I didn't want her as my manager anymore. And guess what happened next? I started posting new videos again, and my views skyrocketed. My income increased too. Everyone in the comments was saying, "The old Sophie is back." That's when I became 100% sure my channel had only been failing because of Nora. But then, the worst thing possible happened. It was in the middle of the night when my phone started ringing non-stop. Calls, messages, notifications, so many that I couldn't even answer them. While I was panicking, my mom ran into my room, terrified. She said there were a bunch of people outside our house shouting my name. My dad had already called the police. We were all confused and scared. When I looked out the window, I couldn't believe it. A crowd of angry people were outside, yelling hate at me. The police eventually cleared them out. But it got worse. I found out my phone had been hacked. The money in my bank account? Gone. Zero. And on top of that, I had dozens of threatening emails. I was so scared, I didn't even dare leave the house. 2 days later, one of my friends came over and said something that completely shocked me. "I know you're upset, but why would you post all your personal information on YouTube?" "What?" "Yeah. Around midnight, you uploaded a video showing your phone number, bank card details, your address, everything. You deleted it 2 hours later, but it was up. That's when it hit me. Nora was the only person who had my channel password, and I was stupid enough not to change it. I immediately went to the police and told them everything, but they said there wasn't enough proof to accuse Nora. And now, I just hope I can get my money back. And I hope Nora faces the consequences of what she did. And if you're watching this, Nora, go to hell. I'm Nora. Yes. That jealous, evil best friend who exposed sweet little angel Sophie's personal information on YouTube. But before you blindly believe everything Sophie said, please listen to my side of the story, then judge. First of all, the idea of starting a YouTube channel was originally mine. I was the one who convinced Sophie to do it. She kept saying, "Oh no, who is even going to watch us?" until I finally talked her into it. And let me remind you, she only agreed to appear in the funny skits I created, playing small roles. Then after a while, she told me she wanted to start her own separate channel. I honestly laughed. People barely watched our joint channel. And now she thought she could succeed alone? But I said fine. Deep down, I was almost excited. I told myself, there is no way Sophie's even getting 100 views. Who is going to watch her? And by the way, the idea of her doing makeup tutorials, that was mine too. Because realistically, makeup was the only thing she was somewhat decent at. But unfortunately, her channel took off. Her videos started going viral. Tell me, is that fair? She just had a cute face and a nice body. That's what brought her views. Seriously. Like, who has that much free time to sit and watch a girl do her makeup? I personally hate makeup. Ugh, the world is so unfair. Her channel kept growing. Mine didn't. No matter how hard I tried, I barely got any views. Eventually, I just gave up. Then one day, Sophie came to me with that fake sweet tone and said, "Since even a mosquito doesn't visit your channel, why don't you quit and become my manager?" I hated the way she said it, but I agreed. And I genuinely tried to help her. I didn't want to sabotage her channel. Until one day, that idiot completely lost it and started yelling at me in college, in front of everyone. She called me a jealous loser. She accused me of intentionally ruining her channel and then just walked away. After that, everyone at college treated me differently. No one talked to me anymore. I became the villain of the story. No one cared that YouTube was my dream, my idea. No one cared about my feelings. So I thought, fine, if everyone thinks I'm the bad guy, I might as well become one. I decided to teach Sophie a lesson. I still had her channel password, and she hadn't changed it. So I made a video. In it, I shared everything I had about her. Her personal information, her no makeup photos, private details, everything. Then 2 hours later, I deleted it. Though I didn't expect her subscribers to be crazy enough to show up at her house or threaten her. But honestly, things went even better than I imagined. I found out her bank account was empty too. And no, I don't feel guilty. Because in my mind, I did the right thing. It felt so good. So tell me, who do you think was right? Put yourself in their shoes, then tell me what you think in the comments. And don't forget to like if you enjoyed it. Please. Love you. Bye.